Hello and welcome back to the channel. I said in my last video that I was going to want to do Splinter Cell and Splinter Cell Chaos Theory after this because I'm kind of getting tired of the CRPG genre. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, OBS just refuses to capture the window for Splinter Cell. Not sure what's going on with it. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and skip those because I also can't get Splinter Cell Chaos Theory to run in a window, which is what I need to happen to be able to run it at 1080p. So, because I have an ultra-wide monitor and I run all of my games in like a 1920 by 1080 window to capture all of these games that I'm playing. So anyways, all of that being said, since we can't seem to figure out how to get Splinter Cell to work, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Fallout series, and hopefully all of these will work in windowed mode, but this seems to be working for now. We're going to go ahead and hop in with a new game and play our way through this, because I'm ready for something different. Great movie if you haven't seen it yet. Go if you haven't seen The Shawshank Redemption, you have to go watch that. Like, drop what you're doing right now and just go watch that movie. One of the best movies ever made. Yeah. Look at those dudes. I play sneaky characters in these games. And especially in this one because the power armor isn't as convenient to use as it is in Fallout 4. So we'll be doing a sneaky character in this one, but maybe in Fallout 4 I'll do a beefy character.
War never changes.
Right, here we go with the intro finally.
Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Dun dun dun. Oh, why are we in the menu? Okay. It's kind of weird that it just popped up with the menu.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Oh, we gotta go through character creation. A boy.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
For those of you who don't know, that is Liam Neeson.
We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look
Imagine my
at
surprise when I
Look
heard
at
that
you.
voice and I was like, is that
Hi
Liam
there.
Neeson? And then I went and looked up
I'm
the
your
credits and
daddy,
he's,
little guy.
it's Liam Neeson.
Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
We will name ourselves... I'm not going to do a fantasy name, so I'll do one of my other... I use Thaddeus for... I have one of my main names that I use is Thaddeus Cartwright in several different forms. I generally do that for like a paladin or something like that because it sounds kind of paladin righteousness kind of things. But I mean, Thaddeus is a name that human beings have used in real world, so we'll go ahead and just use Thaddeus because it's the only thing I can think of.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
All right, I'll do the character customization. Well, might as well stick with that, right? Let's see, face. Might do that one. Oh, nope. Probably gonna do that one. Not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on character creation because you never really see yourself in this game anyway. I think we'll just go ahead and stick with that. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Hair color, I'm fine with. Maybe a goatee. Be nice if I could get the chin thing like I have for me. Soul patch is gonna be that. Gettysburg, I like that one. Okay, so far Gettysburg is the option there. Ooh, that one's more like what mine looks like. We might do that one. Machiavellian. Spending a lot of time on this, but I mean, come on, man. I got chin scruff. I don't know. That one kind of looks more like what I got going on. Manchurian Mephistopheles. Okay. Ombre. I think what we're going to do is we'll go with the Machiavellian. No. What was the other one? What was the other one we saw that I liked? Chin scruff isn't bad. I think Manchurian is probably what we're gonna go with. Even though mine doesn't really go that long. Nah, chin scruff. All right, chin scruff works. All right, we'll do that. I don't want to spend forever doing this. Okay. So we'll do that.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Clearly not.
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts
Clearly
of people.
nothing like
What
him.
about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Do you remember anything from right after you came out of the womb?
Doctor, a lot of deadliness was on the house. fail to meet my
I certainly don't.
Don't look straight into the light, pal.
James and his
Open your
cheerly
eyes.
chatter.
Decorations,
May your future be
donated
bright.
toys, and this place will
Baby,
fill.
baby.
Just like Come on over here, son. Come on.
I'm a
Walk
doggy.
to Daddy. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. We are going to figure out our... All right. I'm guessing some of you might want me to actually read these. So I'll read these really quick, and then we'll set our scores on the last page. Sorry. I always get into hurry mode. S is for strength, and it means I am strong. I can carry more toys and swing stuff all day long. It means you're strong. P is for perception, a long, funny word. It means what I tasted, smelled, and saw and heard. E is for endurance, and that's how long I can play. I'm always really healthy and have energy all day. C is for charisma. It's what people think. It's why people think I'm great. I make my friends all laugh and smile and never want to hate. I is for intelligence. It means I'm really smart. I use my brain for lots of stuff like science, math, and art. A is for agility, and that's how I get around. I move real fast and easy, and I never make a sound. L is for luck, and it is simple, you see. It means that good things always happen to me. All right, so we have 5 points to put into things. I'm definitely going to do agility, perception. I kind of want to be able to deal with people. And then I'm definitely going to add another to agility and possibly perception. And we'll leave everything else the way it is, because we're going to do a stealthy character, and agility is really important for that. Okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? All right, we already did that. Are we going to get completed? Oh, there he is. Daddy!
You are
Daddy.
quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
I'm just noticing that for my screen, the very bottom portion of it's cut off because it's hidden behind the taskbar. So that's a little frustrating. I may have to adjust my taskbar to hide that.
We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive.
It just depends on if I'm able to see how many rounds and stuff I have. It depends on how much of the screen it's cutting off for me.
Blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Okay.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Thanks. Great party. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
Huh. I kind of want to say this one, but I'm trying to play a relatively charismatic character, and that's going to be a kind of a jerk thing to say to her. So I'm going to say, I really have no idea.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages.
Nice.
I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
I have to say that I believe this is the entire game is fully voiced, so it's going to be nice not having to read both sides of the conversation all the time.
Happy birthday, Sonny.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
She did a great, I'm a really charming guy. Of course she likes me. I'm a really charming guy.
Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault and everyone in it.
Happy birthday. Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Oh, you didn't have to bring me a present, Mrs. Palmer.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Nice party, buddy.
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
Boy, you're not a jerk at all, are you?
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
We have to talk to everybody in here to advance the thing, so.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
It's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A-series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Well, thanks, Stanley.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday! Not much, but I hope you like it.
Oh, no.
Allow me to wish you. I am
To your new best
mortified
friend.
about the cake mishap.
Having a good time?
Mortified.
Wasn't easy keeping this.
Go on, mingle.
Now go on.
Enjoying yourself?
Happy birthday, Sonny.
I don't remember if it's a timed thing or.
I'm hungry,
Oh, here we go.
and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
I like to role play when I do these games. So I want to play a charismatic character, but I also don't want to play a pushover either. So no, I'm not gonna lay down for this guy. Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share since it's my birthday.
Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share. Who's talking about sharing, moron? I want the whole thing. Now, are you gonna give me that sweet roll, or am I gonna have to give you a knuckle sandwich?
I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich. I would think that a charismatic person would be able to would respond with some kind of witty comeback. So let's go ahead and do this one. You do look hungry. What? Your mom drank up all the ration coupons again?
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk. How do you like that, huh?
Butch, what do you think you're doing? Leave him alone.
I know you were busy with the
You all
water
right, son?
purifier.
You didn't hurt you,
Everything's
did you?
fine, I hope.
Enjoying
Come on,
yourself?
Walsh. You always have good
Me and
ideas.
Andy got her all fixed up.
Happy birthday!
Okay, so this is, I think this is going to start the next little part.
You can fix anything, right?
Jeez, Wally.
Thanks. I'll send him right down. Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
So, what do you think we should call it?
All right. So we go down to the reactor. Oop.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, Dad and Amato threw me a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem. Just for you. I hope you like it.
Thank you. I will treasure it always. Is that all?
Of course. Run along.
Okay. Reactor level. Here we go. Okay, down we go. Go talk to Jonas. Got something special for us.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
Oh, my dad told me it was okay to come down here.
Hey, relax. I was just teasing. Listen, now that you're 10, you don't have to take guff like that from grown-ups anymore. Got it? Hold on one more minute. I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
I don't know. I think I need to refine my role-playing, though, because I am playing a stealthy character, which by definition means I'm going to be a sneaky one. So, I don't know that I want to be too goody two-shoes. What kind of surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Sure. What do I get to kill?
Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me.
Okay. Items. The BB gun is there. So, I don't remember how to... Oh, there we go. So you gonna tell me what to do?
Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
Cool. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, pal. Happy birthday.
Okay, shoot all 3 targets. Okay, that's all 3 targets. Oh. Okay, so this is one of the cool things. This is like bullet time from some other games. Basically allows you to go into this mode where you can expend these action points to slow down time and kind of get some better kind of be a little bit more strategic about how you do things.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Click.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is their problem anyway? So, I'm the Overseer's daughter. So
6 years later.
Revelation 20.
So we're 16 now.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take.
If you say so.
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on, It's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Bye, Dad.
Take care, son. Now get out of here.
All right, let's go take the goat. I'm trying to get through this intro section in the first video so that we can end and start the next video actually going to do stuff. I don't remember.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
What are you gonna
Tell
do,
her,
Amada?
Butch. Don't mess with the tunnel snakes.
You have a problem with Amada? Or why don't you leave her alone?
Why don't you mind your own business? Last I checked, you weren't a tunnel snake. Run along, kid, before Butch and I decide you're a problem.
You have a problem with Amada?
Stay out of it. Me and Butch were just...
Oh, I get it. Butch is the leader. You're just a follower.
I don't follow anyone. Wally Mack is his own man, and the tunnel snakes is where I belong. Why? You think Butch is in charge? Is that what people are saying? Because it's a load of shit if that's what they're saying.
I've heard you do anything he tells you, and I mean anything.
What? What kind of shit is that? No one talks that way about Wally Mack. He's not the boss of me. Nobody's the boss of me. I'm out of here. We're done here.
Done? We're not done. I say when we're done.
Don't know who put you in charge. I say we're done. Let's go, Paul.
Are you sure? Butch? Okay. Whatever you say, Wally. Tunnel snakes rule. Fine, let's go. I was done here anyway. This ain't over, Daddy's girl. I'm not finished with you either, twerp.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Okay. Okay, here's the classroom.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me,
All right. Sure, I'm ready. Let's go. I don't want to sit here and listen to this stuff. We're trying to hurry up and get done with this. Okay.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Just out of curiosity, are subtitles an option in this? General subtitles on. Okay, you are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response? Say nothing but slip away before he can continue his rant. That's going to be... I'm going to pick sneaky answers because that's what we're trying to go for. It doesn't matter. You can customize this in the end.
While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor stepped out for a while. What do you do?
I'm going to say scream for help because I'm not a doctor.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Pick the boy's pocket to recover the property for myself and leave him to his fate.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
I don't like baseball, so none.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Well, I don't think we would do that. Throw my tea in Granny's face, I guess.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Bobby pin to unlock the door.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Remove it with a laser, I guess.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Sneak in and grab it.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Loosen the bolts on some pipes. I don't know.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101?
Boy,
who
he sounds so
from
enthusiastic.
The harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
The Overseer.
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation. Apparently, you're management material. You're going to be trained as a shift supervisor.
Nice.
Could I be talking to the next overseer? Stranger things have happened.
Well, that's what I've always wanted to be.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the goat occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well.
Okay, so now we get to set up what we're going to do. So sneaking, speech, and unarmed. We'll switch out our unarmed for lockpicking. Big guns are that stuff. Small guns are, okay, the rifles and stuff. So as much as I'd like to have the speech, I really want to have some survivability. So sneaking, lockpicking, and small guns, that's my infiltration character. So we'll do that. Exit the classroom. All right, cool. 3 years later, we are now 19. No, 19.
Selfish and insubordinate.
No, I don't know that song. I watched a lot of tabletop, and Will Wheaton likes to say that. But I do know I do know it's a song.
You've got to wake up.
What's wrong?
You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you.
Crap. What do you mean Dad is gone?
He's left the vault. I don't know how, but he's gone. And my father, he's kind of gone crazy.
I've never seen you so scared. What happened?
It's Jonas! They killed him!
Ooh.
My father's men. They took him and... Oh my god, you have to leave now!
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just sorry you had to find out like this. I know Jonas was your friend. But we've got to go now. My father's men will be here any minute.
You're right, I can't stay here, but where can I go?
I'm sorry, but I think you'll have to follow your dad. You'll have to escape from the vault. Listen, maybe it isn't any of my business, but didn't your dad tell you that he was leaving?
No, I had no idea he was planning to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Escape the vault? How?
Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's get out of here.
Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Thanks. I'll only use it as a last resort.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. That one was a little long, but I wanted to get through the entire intro in the first video. So hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are. Subscribe to the channel so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you'd like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.